Clash Royale YouTube lovers, Lord Beardo. I am going to speak about the Jason deck. First off, the background on the Jason deck is that Jason himself, who invented this deck, invented it mainly with commons. He's got a couple rares in there with the elixir collector, with the giant, with the hog, but it's basically a common deck, and he used this deck to win the first overall Clash Royale tournament in Helsinki, Finland, like a month ago. This deck is very easy to construct. I just started using it. Now, you're going to want to put the elixir collector down like I did in that right-hand corner right off the bat if you have the opportunity. The basic build of this deck is that you're trying to test the grounds of what your opponent has. You're finding out if he has arrows. If they don't have arrows, this deck is a wrap. If they do have arrows, it gets a little tricky because the minion horde is such a crucial card, but that's with most decks. Now, he is going to end up having a bomb tower here. This deck plays well against bomb towers. It plays well against P.E.K.K.A.s. It plays well against spawners. That's actually one of the hardest decks that it does play against. But you're using the giant as a meat shield, and you're trying to put down your barbarians directly in front of the giants. Now, I got a couple more in my belt after this video, so I started playing it a little bit more traditional to how Jason was playing it, and that was by putting these barbarians down right in front of the giants, and that works out really well. Now, in this particular spot right there, they're going to zap the horde, take my tower. Nonetheless, patience is the key with this deck. When you're putting down the elixir collectors, you are playing for the 1 minute mark. When you get the double elixir, the elixir collector is going to stack up quicker, so you're going to have the elixir advantage. This game is all about two things: elixir advantage and placement of your card on the map, and that's what makes this deck so deadly, and the fact that it's cheap and everybody can start practicing with it. I've pushed up into over 1,800 trophies, never got up there before. Now you see, I'm putting this giant down, I'm pushing him hard, I'm down a tower, I need to start moving forward. I got my minion horde against his minion horde. I'm going over the top, he zaps me, isn't gonna matter, then freezes me, so I'm going to counter it with a hog on the left-hand side and make him play defense on 2 levels. This is one thing about this deck that I've been doing, is I've been pushing 2 towers at the same time, because I know that my elixir is collecting faster than his when I have my collectors up, so he has to play defense and spread out his troops. Now, this is where the spawner deck has a little bit of a problem, because you have to fight to the one side. I like to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He brings down his hog, his mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to go ahead and play my barbarians right on top of them, but they grab the tower, and now we need this. We got 7 seconds left. I still play the defense on the Valkyrie because I know I got time for my arrows. 1, boom, grab it. Now I have my barbarians running. I got my minion horde and my hog down. We are pushing forward. He's going to arrow my minion horde. Doesn't matter. Here comes the giant. Here comes the basic idea of this deck in its entirety. He can't get cards down fast enough. I have 4 different cards down. There's nothing he could do about that right now. I'm clearing his units out. His Valkyrie goes the wrong way. Miscue on my arrows. Tried to time that horde a little better, but couldn't get it off. They don't turn around for the hog. The bomber sees him, dropping bombs, bang, game over. Jason deck is dominant. Make it, practice it. The dude won Helsinki with it. Time to learn what the champs are doing, boys. Good luck out there.